What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Horror Show. I'm Cecil Laird.
Just got done feasting. I'm Jaime and Fuego.
And we are here to do 3 trailer reactions for you guys. 2 are newer. 1 is a couple of weeks old, but we've had some requests for it, so we're going to do it. So the first one we're going to react to is apparently the upcoming horror reboot of Fantasy Island.
That's right. The plane, master, the plane. You know, it's funny because when I heard Blumhouse was doing this...
Your microphone's drooping.
Back there. Yeah, that's not working very well either. Anyway, when I heard Blumhouse was doing this initially, I was just like, okay, they are obviously going to put more of a scarific spin on it, which is apparently the case from what all the buzz on the Twitterverse that I have seen transpiring about this is.
So let's find out what it's like.
Ringseat.
Here we go.
Present them.
I gotta change this to this.
As long as they don't start playing the mystical song.
All right, so here we go in 3, 2, 1, go.
I hope you're ready.
Oh, God. Stupid pre-trailer trailer.
We always get it now.
There is an elevator.
Whoa, is that?
In the elevator,
That's not Snake.
you press the button to the floor with no name.
The snake floor.
Behind those doors,
Behind those.
there's a life
Oh, but
you always dreamt of.
Oh, snap. That's kind of cool.
digging
It's a good setup for a horror movie.
Looks creepy.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
It's here.
The plane.
This weekend, you will be our guests. Here, anything and everything is possible.
So they got rid of the little people.
No service.
Aww.
Very,
Not
very,
everything
very
is
wrong.
possible.
Good evening. I'm Mr. Rurik.
Oh!
Oh, that's right.
Fantasy Island.
Fantasy Island. Nice.
Curious how this all works.
Any kind
What
of
if your
person.
fantasy involves a person from your life?
Holograms. Like Tupac.
What if it's somebody who died?
What?
Tupac.
Tupac.
What?
What's your fantasy?
Revenge on a childhood bully.
Your life is about to change.
Oh, I like that actress.
I hope you're ready.
Okay, creepy.
Okay, the double take.
Okay, creep status.
Hologram.
There is only one fantasy per guest. And you must see your fantasy through,
It brought her back to life.
Oh my gosh.
no matter what.
Yes.
They're going for
my
that
God.
sweet spot in January,
That's
February.
really her.
Wow.
Rourke,
That's creepy.
this is not what I meant.
Rourke.
What the hell is this
Yep.
place?
Oh, snap.
People die here.
The island's twisting what we asked for.
Was that Doug Jones? Not to offend anyone. But...
It looked like that makeup artist
We
you like.
weren't brought here to have our own fantasies.
I want it, I got it. I want it,
We were brought here to be a part of something else.
I got it. I want it, I got it.
I'm your friend.
I've always wanted to hear you say that.
That.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll watch that.
Valentine's Day. What a wonderful Valentine's Day to
It's
spend
going to be
with your
between that
loved
and
one.
Sonic the Hedgehog. Those are your choices on Valentine's Day.
Well, Sonic looks a lot better.
It
At
does
least.
look better. So, what do you think, Fuego? Fantasy Island.
looks-
Blumhouse style.
It looks very much like the less interesting tier of what Blumhouse does. It looks like the Into the Dark tier for me of Blumhouse, in all
Okay.
honesty. Not to
Okay.
say that, I mean, I was talking with Lou about this the other day, who sadly hasn't been on the channel for a little bit, but he's like, I've watched like 1 or 2 of the Into the Darks, and not any of them really just got me that much. I know you've watched just about all of them, or you and Marshall
Oh,
have
no,
watched
I've only
like
watched
a
like 3 at this point.
Okay.
They already started season 2, so.
Yeah. No big time looking names. I'm at least very much on board with the fact of making this island more of like a scarific setup of sorts, but the trailer didn't wow me. It's probably going to be PG-13, and it will probably be not as grisly as I would prefer.
Sure.
And that's at least what I'm anticipating. I mean, I like the short, low cutie blondie, except for her dueling Tupac references for whatever reason.
Yeah. I actually think that the story holds more interest than anything else for me, which is nice.
Okay.
Because a thriller movie doesn't always have that. And I'm on board to see how this plays out, whether it's super gory or not. it seems like it's going to be at least twisty and turny.
Yeah.
You know, I hope it's not going to be super predictable, but it doesn't look like it's going to be terribly predictable. It looks like, I don't know. I'm on board for it. I think I love desert island settings too, because it's like you get to take in all this gorgeous scenery at the same time as the juxtaposition of all this terrible stuff.
Okay.
So I always kind of like, even like, I still know what you did last summer because it was on that island. I still kind of had a weird appreciation
With
for
Jack
it.
Black.
Yeah, I can't help it. So I'm on board for this. I think that this looks fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks.
I'm telling you, that's Doug.
I don't know if it's Doug.
It's
it
not.
looks like
It just looks like
it looks
him.
like the guy who launched the makeup line you were telling me about.
It does look like Jeffree Star. It looks like Doug Jones and Jeffree Star
Yeah.
mixed together.
No,
You're
this
not
doesn't
wrong.
look terrible, but it does look very much like the more safe kind of approach from Blumhouse. You know, something that's gonna have.
You're probably right about the PG-13.
Yeah, it looks more like the Truth or Dare of Blumhouse to me than pretty much anything
Looks better
else.
than that. I mean, it's not just goofy smiles.
Moderately, I guess. I
Oh,
mean,
boy.
acting doesn't look as bad as that in particular, but you know, based on the kind of content that we're seeing here, this doesn't need to be R-rated, and I honestly don't even think it would dictate an R rating, in all honesty, based on the kind of setup that we're seeing here. The Valentine's Day, it's really funny how January, February has become a time where horror films and superhero films of the like lower tier can see that it's a dumping ground that they can now make money in because there's nothing else good, and if you have something that's even decent, it could probably crush, and that it just makes significantly beyond its budget. So yeah, that's what I would anticipate here. That's what they're looking for.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for our thoughts on Fantasy Islands. So let's move on to the next trailer, Fuego.
I do like the snake on the elevator.
So the next one is a brand new Netflix trailer. Just squeezing it in. It's not zombies. It's called V-Wars, so it's vampires.
Okay.
But let's give it a try, all right?
Sure.
So 3, 2, 1, go.
I mean, I just got them drinking, for God's sakes.
Did you hear that too? I think there's something downstairs.
Okay. Can you? Are you?
Authorities in upstate New York reported a series of attacks
It's
called
super
vampire.
Okay, better. Nice.
We need
Oh,
you,
where do I
Doctor.
Oh, I know
recognize
that
him
guy.
from? Yeah.
All the victims have been missing a lot of blood.
Oh my god.
That's like young Rob Lowe, bro.
So what do we know so
little
far?
bit.
This is a modified virus.
About the
Yeah,
time he got, about
yeah.
the time he got in a lot of trouble.
Need your help, buddy? I don't know what I've become.
You're a big vampire guy.
Big vampire guy. And
Together
yet,
we will find a cure for this.
Oh, they're treating it like a virus. Okay.
He's
Okay.
gone.
Oh, big teeth.
My people and I are not terrorists. And as much right to live as anyone else. Horrible as it will be, this war is also necessary. Blood Nation will prevail.
wow.
Blood
Okay.
Nation.
Starting faster than any of us could have anticipated.
Oh, I know her too. She's in a couple of other shows I like.
I'm a doctor. I can help make you better.
I need to feed.
You join in with us.
After I lick your face.
Feed on what?
What happens now?
Eh.
I am a doctor.
Oh, okay.
That's clever. Yeah, looks okay.
I felt about the same way that I did when I saw the Passage trailers that had Mark Paul Gosselaar in
Okay.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, where it was something like they treated it more as a virus. I'm not sure if this is based on a novel or anything.
What
in
happened to the
comparison.
Passage? Did that go
It
anywhere?
got canceled after one season.
Damn.
Yeah, which is what really makes me. I mean, hey, please obliterate me in the comments below.
It's Netflix. Tougher to kill.
Netflix compared to Fox, in all honesty, obviously, but so much of this vampire stuff. I like Daybreakers a lot, where they explored it more as a virus, and they made it slightly futuristic. The cast was
futuristic
tremendous,
because all the humans were gone and they were running out, and they didn't have a choice. But
yeah, they were like farming.
I loved how they dispatched the vampires in that, because it was gore and dust at the same time. Like, they mixed them both, and I thought that was dope. This just looks, unfortunately, outside of those big sharp teeth when they attack, that I like. Everything else, it feels like stuff I've seen in various shapes and forms in dozens of other shows.
Yeah, overly dramatic. It feels more soap opera-esque. It feels, dare I say, kind of CW-y to me.
It feels actually closer to that Guillermo show, the produced one, the vampire show. You know what I mean.
I know the one that you're talking about, the one that was on FX, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, The Strain.
The Strain.
Yeah,
the one that was
it's reminiscent of The Strain to me.
A couple different novels. And,
without the big, cool monster vampires, you know? It's got a little bit of that feel.
They could potentially eventually get to. I never watched The Strain. I had some friends
I liked it. I never finished
really
the last season. I watched one episode of the last season, and I'm like, I don't think I care anymore because it took so long for me to get to it.
That was one that was major multimedia, though, and the fact that, you know, they made comic books. There was the original source material novels. There was the television series. And
that goes to show I watched the first 3 seasons, and I don't care enough to watch the 4th to finish it.
It really dictates the amount of how compelling it.
So, as a vampire fan, nothing sticking out to you specifically?
No, not really, dude. And that's where I mean, the generic vampire stuff, I feel like, is about as generic as the zombie stuff that we still get a decent abundance of. You know,
I agree.
And I
there's not as much of it, but I do agree that it's that sort of old hat at this point.
Yeah, I prefer vampies to zombies at this particular point, but, like, where's the werewolf shows, guys? I mean, come on.
Yeah, those are effects and costly heavy. This is just teeth.
If you're going full transformation, yeah, it definitely is. So, yeah, I don't know. Netflix has such an abundance of content at this particular point that I can't even keep up with all of it.
I agree.
With all the other streaming services.
This is not one I'm going to prioritize.
Yeah, and with the advent of Apple Plus, and I mean, well, you're not really going to see any grisly R-rated content.
I'll wait for Jason Smith's review, because he reviews every goddamn thing that ever exists on any streaming platform.
We love Sinister Cinema. He is vigilant.
Dude, he watches everything, so I'll wait and we'll see what he says. So, thank you very much for watching. Oh, wait, that's not it. We have one more trailer to do. And this is actually going to be the second trailer for a movie we watched the first trailer for that we really liked, which is Antlers. This is a Guillermo del Toro produced movie, and this is the new trailer for it that we just hadn't gotten around to, so we're going to watch it right now.
I might have caught the tail end of it when I saw Parasite.
Well, I didn't, so here we go.
No, I walked in halfway through it. Kerry Russell, who was on Felicity, Guillermo producing.
And the Americans, right? That's her recent thing.
That's her recent thing. And, dude, we both thought that the first trailer...
First trailer was dope, but I'm excited to see if there's more creature stuff in this one.
Yes, yes.
3, 2, 1, go!
Violence, including grisly images. Fox Searchlight's still a thing, at least for now.
Skunk!
Ew.
Oh, no, really?
Yeah, definitely.
You deserve to get killed.
Definitely didn't see this.
You deserve to get killed. Unless he's trying to feed the family with skunk.
Ew.
God damn it.
Oh, man.
You fucking... Oh, he's feeding something. Oh! Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, he's collecting roadkill for the beast.
Maybe I saw the older trailer because I don't recognize any of this.
Wow. Ooh.
Is that a person?
Jesus.
Man, this kid is...
Uh-oh. Oh. Sweet. Oh, baby. Oh. Why did it... God damn it. Okay, that makes me feel better. It's like, why did it have to be humanoid? I don't want it to be humanoid. That thing at the end makes me feel better, though. That's a dope trailer.
The short story, The Quiet Boy. Interesting.
That is a dope trailer.
I had not seen this trailer. I'm guessing they just re-showed the trailer that I had seen previously.
That's really cool, though.
I'm just wondering if it's a transformed, like, family member, some sort of virus. Like,
I don't even care to try and figure that out. I just want to let it wash over me. I just like that this little kid is good. Because he's, like, really tripped out, and he's obviously feeding something, and then it escapes. Like, we finally got a semblance of the story in this trailer, and...
You got the vibe in the initial trailer that...
The sound design. Ugh.
He was the little creepy bastard, and that he was the one who was messed up since he was doing these drawings, and he was obviously really disturbing Kerry Russell's character. But this is, yes, this is much more... I mean, all too often don't we have the shock and awe initial trailer that doesn't give a lot of context, and then later we have the story trailer that gives you more of a bearing of what's potentially transpiring. Sorry.
So because there's the humanoid, I'm thinking that this might be the dead father, right? Kerry Russell no longer married. We don't see a father in the picture. Maybe this kid's trying to feed the father without the mother knowing, and he escapes in his feral form, and when they go out to the woods to try and find him, then they see the big creature that it's been called back to or something like that. Obviously, I could be completely 100% wrong, but that's what I could surmise from maybe this as far as story. But I am on board. I love that. There might be more than one creature.
The scale.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm not.
Yeah,
they could be on a hill, or it could be that the thing is that big. I'm hoping it's that the thing is that big.
Same.
But I am excited about it nonetheless, dude. I think this was an effective trailer. The creature, that humanoid, looks dope, even though it's still a humanoid. That's the thing. Any movie that plays itself as a creature movie, and then I go in and find out it's just a humanoid creature,
like
I'm always a little disappointed. Well, The Descent is one. Like, The Descent played itself as like a creature movie, and then when you get in, it's just like humanoids that are, you know, blind and whatever.
Yeah, that's one that I don't hold in as high regard as a lot of other people. While I do like...
It's great, it's well executed, but the creatures aren't scary because it's just humans to me.
Yeah, give me dog soldiers.
Yeah, give me big werewolves.
As far as Neil Marshall goes.
Dude, I'm agreeing. Yeah. Give me creatures, which is why that last shot where it's an actual creature, that I'm on board for. But the human, whatever. But I'm really still on board for the movie as a whole. The cinematography looks gorgeous.
Yeah, the framing of that shot.
Yeah,
it
the
almost
big
looks
tunnel.
like a key and everything. And,
I'm super excited for this. Honestly, very, very excited.
Yeah, I don't think Guillermo would lend his name to something. I mean, even though I didn't love The Orphanage, I still thought it was very solid from an EP standpoint. And I think he wasn't on set or anything for that, but he did have at least some sort of like, you know, tutelage and assistance in that film. So yeah, I don't think he's going to put his name on something if it's not something he would personally vouch for, because he's just one of those guys, as much as he loves dark genre filmmaking like this. So yeah, and it looks gross. Just the cutting of the meat
Gore,
with this
baby.
kid. Yeah,
this has to be R, right?
Oh yeah, they said at the beginning of the trailer it was R-rated.
Yeah. All right, well, I don't pay attention to everything. Even though we've replayed it 3 times. All right, so let us know in the comments down below, you guys. That's going to do it for our triple trailer reaction. Which of these are you most excited about? Let us know what you thought about each one in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, click the like button and subscribe. Click that notification bell and set it to all if you want to make sure you don't miss any of our episodes. If you didn't know, we are currently making a fan film sequel to Wes Craven's New Nightmare called Dylan's New Nightmare. We are currently crowdfunding it on Indiegogo. The link to that is in the description box as well. And even if you can't contribute, please share it out. The more people that know about it, the better. We're trying to raise as much budget as we can to make sure it's a kick-ass Freddy movie for you guys. But I'm excited about Antlers. I'm excited about the first one that we did too. The second one, not so much. But why don't you let us know your thoughts? Thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you to our patrons for patronizing the channel. Yes. And the link to that is in the description box as well. Until next time, though, I've been Cecil Laird.
And gracias, Jaime and Fuego.
And remember, stay scared.